Oh, it's all right, Eric. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I put that up merely just to try to help people. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't make sense because they don't sell. They don't sell. They don't sell salt water titanium liters. Hey, Necro, you're a Thailand. Thailand. Well, greetings, man. Greetings, my buddy there in Thailand or Thailand. Here we go. Trying to continue on with some missions, fellas. Actually, let's go back up there. I was gonna do some XP grinding. I did that for a while, a little bit, and I'm like, nah, getting bored with it. So for now, we're gonna do some continue on with these ocean missions here. So I kind of catch two fish trolling that are over 198 pounds or up. So that's what we're doing, fellas. Gonna enjoy this map. Oi, Captain. Keith, I went and I fished for about 20 minutes at the Congo, and I was like, man, it's gonna put me to sleep. I'm 83 and a half for now, so that's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like losing lures though. Yeah, well, that's why I figured. I'll worry about wrangling. I was trying to do it because I was getting annoyed because I wanted. That's what I was saying last night on my stream. I was wanting some extra rods because I was sick of stuck with the one rod. But at this point, I just don't want to go fish the Congo. I just don't want to go fish the Congo right now. Yeah, maybe when in a critical spot when you need it. In other words, just play the game for fun. I felt like I was just doing work again, trying to level up at the Congo. I'm like, man, why am I doing this to myself? But it would be great to have two rods. Two rods that you can trust, I should say. Since I put the other rod out, I'll get a bite on it. It won't get a bite on this one. At this point, I'm considering just getting the other pack. Yeah, for sure. I got bored with it quick. I got a couple uniques and was working on that clip at the same time there. I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. Let me guess. There's nothing over here today. There we go. Now we're marking. Yeah, I might end up getting it, man. I think it all stacks. Well, at this point, I've already got 83 and a half, so I already got the map unlocked. It doesn't really matter, but You'll find that what'll happen is you'll have two rods and they always bite the lesser rod almost. I took that to max drag again. Same thing in RF4. Weaker rods get hammered. I don't know if it's the lower line weight that they're always attracted to, but man. It could be coated that way just to torture you. Very well could be, Keefy. Battle stance initiated. As long as it's over 198 pounds, bro, I'm good. Me and Keith were trying to do this together last night. We're having a heck of a time right there at the end. And we had Zat with us, so the game like knew that the one person that didn't need over a 200 pounder was getting it. The way my luck's been lately, it'll be 197 pounds. Game's just liking picking on me lately. Yup. Yeah. Keith, what are you doing anyway? Are you missioning out or what's going on? I think we only got this one and one more for the maintenance mission, and it's finally done. Alright, it's got to be 200. $248.43. We'll see what it is. It's like a bluefin, maybe. Alright, boys, there's one. You're close, Eric. 241. You're only 7 pounds off, bro. Good guess. Alrighty. Pretty good guess, bro. Pretty good guess, man. Oh, that current got a hold of that now. Beautiful day to do some fishing, boys. Wonder what the next mission is. Guess we'll have to catch another 200 pounder to find out. Definitely would be nice to have another rod. Oh, maybe not. Battle stance. Alright, boys, we're on them. We are on them. Oh, I do believe we got a 200 pounder. Oh yeah, we're in for a battle, boys. We're still taking line. $384. I like the way you think, bro. Pretty. I think it's safe to assume, boys, this one's over 198. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a running. Why did that zoom in? There we go. Uh, I don't know if I mean, you could probably, uh, from the little that I've played it odd, I don't want to tell you wrong, man, but I contemplated this myself, maybe putting 800 foot on or 700 foot on. I haven't had a fish bring me out farther than, let's say, 400 and something. So you might be able to get as low as 600, but I don't want you to lose a lure or something, man. You know what I mean? But I will tell you this. I don't think that my lines went down enough. I've did quite a bit of fishing in regards to with this rod, and it's at 44%. So Keith said he trimmed down to 700. Well, that's probably what I'll do, 600 or 700 foot after this one, after this line gets down far enough. On a side note, Ott, I was going to tell you, I don't know if you just watched that clip I put up. I lost my trophy pilker. I don't know if it's just a glitch in the game or what's going on, but there's no titanium leaders that I know of, and I lost my pilker by simply setting my rod down, man. But yeah, to start with, Ott here, because I didn't know the ocean, I just would have had kept the 1100 foot on. But like I said, I don't think I've been out over 500 foot yet. But I haven't got a unique marlin either, so. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how was I supposed to know? I couldn't set my rod down, man. That's the part that drives me crazy, because I'm usually a person that's really careful with my lures. So that is a bit frustrating, man. Well, I was just thinking a grouper just kind of fights up and down. They're really not going to run on you. So I would assume the marlin would be the ones that you'd worry about, or maybe even a bluefin tuna unique, maybe. Or even if it's just I would assume marlin, man. A marlin you think would, take more line than a grouper would. A grouper's kind of like a catfish, so to speak. It's a kind of a bottom dweller, so I would be more afraid of the getting spooled on a marlin than I would a grouper. But yeah, I think you might be able to get away with the 700. If I ever get a unique marlin, then I'll know. But I don't know what their top end is either, weight-wise. So somebody I thought told me they get up almost to 600 pounds, but I'm not sure. don't know if this is a bluefin or a marlin. Trophy bluefin tuna, but don't know about. Okay. For sure, Josh. Alright, trophy striped marlin. We'll take it, fellas. We'll take it. Alright, I gotta go back to the administrator and see what I gotta do next, fellas. Hopefully I don't need a bunch of new gear. 500 plus. Alright, Freeman. Perfectly calibrated. The first fish finder 360 is installed at your tablet. Firmware is updated with new functionalities. Please check it out. Here's your final, let's see, 13,000 XP, a bait coin. We got some more. Ooh, there's a trophy trolling octopus. However, I'm scared to throw it out. Are we going to get bit off? We don't know. I mean, I don't know. Oh. Here's your final chest. Oh, no. What? What's this one going to be, bro? Fast forward to the next morning to free up storage. We got to get... How much do we got to get? Dude, that's going to be hard. I'm not going to be able to fast travel now either, am I? That's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to get out close somewhere, and then I'll fast forward. Or no, never mind. It ain't going to matter. The timer's already started, bro. This one's going to be hard. You got to fill up the whole boat in 3 hours? Sheesh. No. I left that thing. I sunk it at the dock, bro. Actually, we towed it out and made a little fish garden out of it. A little fish habitationary. A little fish habitat out there somewhere. We sunk it out there by an island somewhere. That rental boat's garbage. They don't even give you a window you can see out of. I always forget to do that one first. We need small. Small on this one. Oh, this is going to be pretty hard, I think. To the next morning. Does it have to be that day? I guess one might end up being pretty hard. Oh God, I hope this is active over here. I don't know if I should go back to where I was. Or try over here. I'll leave a water wheel. I ain't very deep. I'm going back over here, y'all. Oh man, I wish I would have paid attention. I would not have used my fast travel earlier. I didn't know this was the next mission. I think that's going to be somewhat problematic. 3 hours, 4,400 maybe. Just because of the fight times, fellas. Hey, Omar. How you doing, buddy? Good evening to you, sir. Oh, man. Good afternoon, Lennon. How's your day going, buddy? Man. It's been an experience, Omar. Lot to learn, buddy. I'm doing okay at it here and there. Except for I lost the lure last night that I can't replace due to, I think, a glitch in the game. Other than that, it's been a pretty fun experience, man. Beautiful map. A lot to explore. Yeah, that was bad, bro. It was that Pilker too, and you know how I feel about lures. I love my lures, so yeah, that one left a mark. All right, I'm gonna try a small hook on that one. Right, it's a 4-0, so 4-0 on the small rod. That would be my strategy. Don't know if it'll work. Hey, Anik, how you doing, man? All right, so we got 3 hours to try to get 4,400. Or no, hold on. Fill the boat storage with 1,700. Okay, that's more achievable. I thought it was the full 4,000, bro. That was scaring me. 4,000 would be a lot. Okay, we got 2 fish. Let's see which one's bigger. Hold on a second, guys. We got a battle stancer? Nope. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. No! Man, we need deck controls. Deck controls to save us time. Alright, hook set on the right one, the left one. Alright, that'll be easy to reel in. Did this one get off? No, what's on there? Alright, here we go, boys. this is one we're gonna have to focus on, fellas. Can you go into Japan if you pay Japan Odyssey pack? Can somebody in the chat help him with that? I'm not sure. You should. It doesn't matter what level you are. If you buy the smaller pack, you'll get, I want to say, 30 days. And then all you got to do is get to level 83 in those 30 days. If you get the bigger pack, the DLC, I think you get 60 days. If that's what you're asking. In other words, it doesn't matter what level you're on now, it's just how far you can level up to get to 83 so you can keep the ocean. Or the Japan map. Good morning, Zach. Have I got a big... Yeah, I got one earlier. Yeah, I've got a decent one. Alright, there's 200. Alright, 245 pounds. We need 1,500 more. Oh, I see what Rex was talking about. This bar is like right in the eye. Oh, come on, we need 1,500 more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fake bites. There's my mark. Oh. Is that one on? Uh-oh, battle stance. Good morning, Lil. What's up, buddy? You need help? I can't show you marks right now, but we did that mission the other day. They're usually coupled together, man. If you look through my streams, the last few that I've did, look what it might be able to help you, man. Obviously, I can't can't help you with that right now when I'm fighting this fish, buddy. If you get lost on it, always look at the fish's description, bro. Always look at your map and look and see what their preferred baits are. Always look at the species that always gives you tips on what they like, man. Nice. All right. Also, I can't pause too much because I got stuff going on my own there, Liquid. But look at your fish species, whatever you're targeting. In this instance here, it'll say finger mullet, scaled sardines. It'll give you a list. Now you might have some other baits like Gulf shrimp or something like that that you might add from a previous level that'd work as well. Always read that. The game gives you little tips to help you out. All right, boys, we're about a quarter of the way there. As long as it don't go off pace there. All right, here we go. I'm wondering if I should troll back through the birds. Sometimes I feel like those birds are just meant to distract me. Thank you, Omar. We might have to circle back, though. Uh-oh, what is this? I didn't really want this on this rod. Let's hope this is a small fish. Can't tell. Not really the rod we wanted to catch it on. Good morning, Tracy. We got our hands full today, Trace. We're trying to catch 1,750 pounds of fishing. It's the last mission for the maintenance thing here. I was going to grind the Congo, Tracy, and I did it for about 25 minutes, and I got bored, and I'm like, what am I doing when I got the ocean to fish? I'm torn, Tracy, because I was wanting an extra rod. But once I went back over and started farming the perch, and again, I was like, man, I just can't do it. Can't do it right now. I got bit off on, I don't know if it was mono or braid. I would have to look. Man, oh, Josh. Man, I don't know if this is going to be worth fight. See, here's the problem too, Tracy. You see the dilemma? You'll get the ocean update, Trace, or you get up there, and you'll end up with a lesser rod, and you end up with a decent fish on a lesser rod, thus you're just wasting so much time. Yeah, you know what I mean, Tracy. It gets monotonous, right? Dull. I was gonna try to force myself through it like doing chores, but I was like, yeah, I gotta go fishing at the ocean. Man, I don't know if this is counterintuitive or not. Ah, gosh, what do you guys think? I almost should have just left the one rod out. No, I haven't, Tracy. My fear is if they're just gonna say what they did to Josh, not to be a downer Dave or whatever or downer Debbie, but um, I have a feeling what they'll say. They'll just say something. They did the same thing to Josh on the trophy mouse. But that's my fear. For sure, Tracy. Speaking of which, I already been to work and did some chores at the the golf course. And I got to go back later on and cool some stuff off. Yeah, 'cause it's hot here too. Yeah, I don't know, Zach. I'm debating, bro. I was thinking a 4L might be, good, but of course that never works for you. It's always got to be a giant fish on your lesser setup. It's not like I'm under a time crunch or anything here. Yeah, I'll try to. I might try to figure it out and send it to him. Maybe Richard will. Maybe I can get Richard to share it on Discord for me. Next time I see Richard, maybe I can get Richard to share it to Discord so that they see it. I'm trying, Richard, of course. Oh, Richard, speaking of you, sir, how's your day going? Do me a favor, Richard. Long story short, if you're following along, the trophy pilker, right? I'm doing the mission previous to this where I got to get a 200-pound fish on a bottom rod. I'm going to speed talk through it. You'll keep up because I know you're a quick guy. So I hook with my bait caster. I have my trophy pilker on. I hook a big fish. I'm going for a grouper on the bottom rod for the tournament or for the mission. So I set the pilker down on the bait caster and hook the grouper because I need the grouper for the mission. When I set my bait caster down, I put a clip up on it if you look at it, Richard. It's just a quick 1.5 minute clip. So since there's no titanium leaders, I would have never even thought I was going to get bit off. I lost my trophy pilker, in other words, by simply setting my bait caster down and fighting the grouper that I needed for the mission. So I didn't know you could hook a fish, use your rod stand, and then get bit off. Is the moral of the story. I lost my trophy pilker, man. And I've never seen titanium leaders anywhere, so I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah. So beware a lure that I cannot replace. Hey Maestro, how you doing? I'm about to back reel off this guy. Should I spend 10 minutes off my time? But this could be a 200-pound fish. And Zat, I'm thinking about just leaving my big rod out, bro. I don't know. I was trying to nickel and dime. You have a titanium leader? Well, the setup that I had that on, there's not a titanium leader for it, man. I thought that far ahead. I think the biggest titanium leader they make is 95 pounds or something. I can't remember. So obviously it's not going to go on a 187 pound setup or whatever that is right there. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad, Richard. I thought you were still in there. I just didn't want to deal with the disappointment myself if I email them, send them the clip, and then they email something back. Well, there's nothing we can do. Kind regards. I didn't want to deal with it. It just makes me more frustrated. But nonetheless, I did put it up on the channel, so hopefully it'll avoid it happening to somebody else. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I'm fighting a fish. I can't even get in on this setup. Well, no. What? I wouldn't mind, bro. I mean, you can't really get my boat or anything right now, but... Well, you see what my point, Richard, is they don't sell ocean titanium leaders. Icha, I'm doing the maintenance mission. It's the very last one. Yeah, JL, beware, bro. There's no titanium leaders, JL. That's my grief about it. It's annoying. And you know how... I mean, I do risky stuff when I have extra lures. But since I did not know I could get bit off, thus they don't... And they don't sell titanium leaders. What am I supposed to do? So yeah, be very careful with your trophy pilker. Yeah, we got to get 1,700 pounds each. Yeah, exactly, Tracy. So what if it was this situation and I got a bite and I got to set this down? So then if I set my rod down, I get bit off and lose my lure I can't replace? That's my problem with it. Exactly, Tracy. So like, what do you say? Guys, I don't know if it's worth eating my clock up. I don't know, Richard. I hooked him. If you're following along, it didn't make sense to keep fighting it because I needed the other one. Yeah, so I just simply set, it would just be like setting this down right now, Richard, and setting the hook on a bottom rod and choosing to fight the bottom rod fish since it was the mission fish and just leaving that on, figuring it would just get off. I had no inkling that could just sit there and bite me off. I figured it would just get off on low tension or whatever. Yes, exactly, Tracy. Let's say I got something running right here in this situation, and this was a bottom rod. That took off, so I just leave it there and it gets bit off? Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. That's my problem with it. Well, I would assume in the ocean people get their line broke all the time, but at least the devs need to take that into account. You don't want people losing. And with that being said, be very, very careful testing your X series lures out here, because what if that happens on an X series lure? Yeah, Richard. I don't know if you watched that clip back, but if you watch that clip, you can clearly see what happens. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off, to be honest. I took it fairly well and didn't cuss or anything because it's just a game and it's a lure on a video game. But the principle of the matter is, I do, enjoy my lures, and when I get them, I try to protect them very, very best of my ability. You had to finish all the missions by 4 days. I see you. All right, Richard. Yeah, it's no big deal, but yeah, if you wanted, I didn't know if you were still on Discord or not. Big or some, I don't even know if Big's on Discord anymore. I mean, maybe I doubt they'd reimburse me and give me my lure back because I don't know even know if they can because it's kind of similar to. Have I done them? I don't know what I've done. I've mainly did the mace. I've mainly just did the whatever this one is. This is the last one I think for the sonar mission or whatever maintenance mission. The guys were telling me it's an important one to get done because it unlocks all the features of your mini map and stuff. Oh, I know, Richard. That's why I didn't want to email them myself because I know what they'll say. Kind regards, sucks to suck, basically. Skill issue. No, it'll be you need to practice more, Richard. Oh, I agree, Tracy. Or at least give us a shop of the lost lures, a lost lures shop like the. Doing good, Logan. Doing good, buddy. Other than I hooked into something I didn't want to on a 4-0 over here. Probably, Richard, but it's better than not having one. That's why I always laugh when people are, when I'm fishing for muskie or whatever, and they're always like, use the golem lure, bro. I'm like, I'm scared to use the golem lure. What if the game glitches out and I lose my lure? That's the sad part. You lose the golem lure in that situation, then what? So I will not be throwing my golem lure in the ocean. It's not happening. I enjoy it so far, Anik, but I don't think that you. Well, kind of a trick question. Hey, Helvigan. Yeah, I like it so far. Your holdup's going to be if you don't buy it, you're going to end up with a crappy rental boat that doesn't hold enough, as well as the rental boat itself is horrible. You can't see out of it. You can only hold a fish up to 330 pounds. But as far as the map and everything, I love it. It's fun. A lot of fun. I caught a trophy marlin and a trophy bluefin tuna. We're trying to do this mission right now. I've been fighting this fish for way too long. It better be 180 pounds. Yeah, right, Richard. You can't even see out of it. It makes you sick to drive it around. I have no idea on the mobile update. Oh, you got a bunch of friends that's lost it. Yeah, they should do something to give people a chance to get those back. Me either, Tracy. I didn't know back then if I'd have known now. But that's the point. See, I've finished the mission, so when everybody's always telling me to use that golem lure, that's one reason I not only don't I trust that the game won't glitch out and something weird happen, which is sad. You get the lures and you want to use them because they're special lures, but in the same breath, it's scary to use them because what if the game bugs out and there's some glitch and you lose it? Like my buddy Josh lost his trophy mouse because of the loading wheel glitch when he pulled a gar in. Okay, guys, that's actually a phenomenal, phenomenal fish. And that was on a 4-0. That's how odd the game is. And that was on a 97-pound setup. Holy cow, man. But that was a lot of fight time there. I told you this rod's a beast, bro. First fish of the day already crashed, Mencito. Yeah, the game crashes are for real, too. Let's hope that don't start happening to me. Let's hope it does not. Well, that's the thing, too, there. What if I would have fought that for 20 minutes or however long that took me and it crashed? That happened to my buddy Keith yesterday, Panzito. He fought a fish for quite a while and then it crashed on him. Keith. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could imagine, Trace. I've never fished for something this big in real life. I bet he was exhausted and excited both, wasn't he, after the end of that fight? Yeah, I hope so, Panseed. I would assume they'll probably do a hot patch at some point. Icha, you got those trophy. Yeah, those giant grouper can put on a fight too, for sure. It's a fun fight though. Uh-oh. Okay, now we got that on there. We're gonna get the battle stance. Battle stance, please. Battle stance engaged. How many rods do you get with the DLC? It's hard for me to pause. I'll explain it to you briefly as I can. You basically get this rod right here for the bigger one. I'm not sure the smaller DLC, but you should get at least one bait casting rod as well as a bottom rod if I'm correct. Oh, you liking that, Logan? Yeah, I told it. You know what's fun, Logan, too? Um, you can do it on a float rod as well. The big head and oversized silver carp. Once you get your gear upgraded a little bit, you'll have a lot of fun at Lake Sander Bagassi too, there in Germany. Going for the silver and big head carp. They're a lot of fun too. But that spotting is definitely a crucial thing to learn. It'll make the European fishing a lot more fun. I have level 84 set up and it's perfectly fine. Alright, well, there's 100 pounds. Alright, we're halfway there and we're about 40 minutes into it. Yeah, and I figured you'd like that there, Logan. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, but I prefer them with the Pacific bluefin or striped marlin. Big carp. Brutal as this place on A3. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, Richard, I agree. I love the big head and the silver. Well, he was at level 50, so I told him if he could just put a little bit of time in to learn that spot and he'd have fun with it. Okay, no battle stance needed on this one. Okay, let's see. This would be fine if we get a twofer. Let's hope this isn't a big fish on this rod, please. Not a big fish, please. Okay, let's set that down. No! I'm not trying to make you... Ah, I was going to set the hook on that again, too. Dang it, man. I almost reached over to reset that hook, and I should have. Alright, we're fine with a 70-pounder. Come on, 70-pounder. 70 pounder. 130 pounder. We'll take it. Do you mean is it worth being in a club? I think it's worth being in a club. If that's what you mean, Si. I'm wondering if I should turn around. Should I whip back through? Do I see your boat? No. Oh God, what is this? Might not be what I wanted. I don't know if I should find another fish for that long. I'll tell you what, Logan, I was trying to be a penny pincher back in the day and didn't want the glasses just because I thought they were not really worth it, but sometimes the glare in this game is for real. So once you do get the bait coins, you can get the cheap ones. It doesn't really matter. And I think there's a couple missions you can get the glasses out of. But man, sometimes the sun, you'd be surprised, even though it's a video game, it's hard on the eyeballs, in other words. I think that I can't remember. Josh or somebody could probably help me. There's a couple missions you can do, but I can't remember which ones they were. My daughter's running the blender in the background, so bear with the noise, guys. Not trying to make you guys dizzy. I'm trying to get this fish in as quick as we can. We are under a time crunch here. But yeah, on that sentiment too, I I got the cheap glasses as well. Those 99-cent ones are or 99 cents. The 99 bait coins were, in my opinion, would be just as good as the 300 ones. You got a big fish on? Nice, bro. Oh no, this is gonna take more fight time than I want. I knew he was gonna have a last stand on him. How did I know? What level are you, Trace? Yeah, see, and I just bought the small ones, but I remember people telling me you don't have to. Yeah, the cheapo ones worked fine with me. Well, we can't give up on it now. We've already wasted this much time on it, boys. I don't know if the rod's gonna. I don't know why my rod's so disproportionately worn out. Why is my reel at 90 and my? It's weird. Yeah, see, that's. Yeah, it does get boring, Tracy. Just do a little bit at a time. You'll get there. Is this going to be one of the ones where it takes the last 50 feet to about a half hour? Come on, bro, clock killer. All right, another trophy tuna. Nice. Oh, that was quite a fight. Let me try something. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but yeah, that. And sometimes, you know how I do, bro. I like just playing the way I'm gonna play, buddy. I'm doing all right, aren't I? 1,100 pounds in 50 minutes isn't too bad, is it? I only need 600 more pounds. And I don't mind fighting the fish. And Zat, you had a 2 week head start on me, buddy. I'm just doing this all by instincts, man. Just doing it all by instincts, buddy. Now what would be really horrible if I don't get a bite this last 2 hours? That's what would be really horrible. And on a good note, I can tell you, I give this rod right here my stamp of approval for sure. A little bit long of a fight time, but, well, I say that now. Uh-oh, let's see what this, let's hope this is a battle stance. Please be a battle stance. Nope, it is not. So, alright, this one should be a piece of cake, right? That one's nothing. I agree, Josh. This one's amazing. Zat, do we know what other fish migrate due to the wind speed besides the Maui Maui? All of them? Nice. That'll make it fun. Uh-oh. Nope. Fake bite. Hey, Owen, how you been, buddy? Uh-oh, of course it bites. Okay, good, it's off. Alright, boys, as long as the bite don't die on us too much. I could almost... Yeah, I was having a lot of luck with that live bait trolling setup the other day. Unfortunately, I was putting it on my Nile chaser, so it was pretty much destroying it, but it was a nice steady bite. Uh, that is not very big, but we need weight. Well, we got 2 hours to nickel and dime if we have to. We got 3 trophies on board, so that gave us a nice head start. 91 pounds. I thought that was smaller than that. That sounds like a pretty good strap, bro. Uh-uh. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, jeez. I'm glad I heard that flopping around. About broke my rod over here. Oh my. Oh no, it did not. Okay, the other one got off. Okay, there we go. You just got a rail trap? A rattle trap? Like a rattle trap lure? Lipless crankbait? Yeah, I love those, man. What is this? A belly or something there? Nice. Alright, we need 300 pounds, fellas. We're there. Well, 350. 515 giant grouper. Nice. So far, Robert, the number one thing I can tell you is it's a new place to explore. I think the game mechanics are pretty good. The fight time's a little long, but not horrible. The graphics are absolutely amazing. I love the aspect of being able to fish with your friends. They did an amazing job on this boat. The biggest drawback I see now that I'm disappointed in with is once you reach level 83, all they have is a rental boat, and the storage capacity in regards to the biggest fish that you can keep, Robert, is only 330 pounds. On top of it, the rental boat itself, the windows are pretty much just fogged over, so you can't even really see yourself around. It almost makes you want to get sick. Other than that, I think I give it a big thumbs up so far, man. I hope they do something with the rental boat issue, because at least have people have a way to get a decent boat. It's one thing to undersize them on their storage thing, but you should be at least able to at least see out your window. Now you can fish with friends and keep the bigger fish if they have a boat, a DLC boat, and you do not. But other than that, you got bored. Well, you grew out of it pretty quick. I think it's still new for me, so I haven't got to that point yet, but that's unfortunate. Pretty good, Beavers. I'm hoping I can, unless I fail this here in the next 2 hours, I might have this one knocked out. How's your day going to be? Okay, see, that's the thing I didn't know if they cleared up after you complete the missions, because they never clear up and they're always like that. See, I don't like that part of it. It's one thing to say, hey, if you don't want to buy the DLC, this is what you're stuck with, but don't make it to where it makes you almost sick to your stomach because you can't even see through the window on that rental boat. That had me a bit discouraged for those that are not that don't have the DLC. The broken screens and tablet upgrade. Okay, yep. Yeah, I've had fun with it. Beeve, I caught a this little. I'm gonna put a little thing up on this little rod that's out there now. I don't remember which one it is. I can't even pronounce it. But this little Tory rod, the 97-pound setup, I caught. I want to say I caught that on it. 261 pounder on it. So that wasn't bad. No.